Booty has no gender. A body is just a body. It's our desires that make it something else. I think that's such an important and profound quote to talk about, because especially if you were just looking at this from afar and not involved in it, there's so many ways that you can perceive this, or our desires can turn this into so many different ideas. Really, truly, and the fundamental truth of it all, a body is just a body. Yeah, so right away, twerkshop, initially didn't start from some sort of intentional idea. It was really like, yeah, let's bring this vibe of dancehall in the Caribbean, and just like, we wanted to inspire a more interactive dance floor at Base Coast, and share with people more about what they were listening to in this music and have them understand this music a bit better. And then right away, it was very obvious that it was more than that, and the feedback turned it into what it is today. Lighters. A big part of what has been inspired from like dancehall Caribbean culture that we've really been pushing in our twerkshops and is this concept of using lighters. And we use lighters as hyping tools. Lighters are like personal spotlights for hyping the booty, hyping the dance. And it's related to this concept of light workers' beliefs that there's 3 positions on the dance floor. You're either completely lost in your dance, having the time of your life, like free flowing, what they would call that in dance hall is like brook out, or you're getting into the vibe, you're trying to get in there and you're like feeling out, you're letting loose, or you're hyping people up. And the symbiotic relationship of those 3 positions on a dance floor helps like spiral and amp energy. Because if you're hyping people up, if you're hyping someone who's like trying to get into the dance, you may inspire them to just totally lose themselves and get lost into the bliss of the dance. And people who are already lost in the dance, if you're hyping them up, you're just gonna fuel their fire. And what an amazing dance floor environment that creates. That just like spirals the energy, and like it's sharing like love and compassion, and like, I see you. We're using lighters as like, I see you, you're amazing, I love you, I'm lighting you up. Like, light each other up, light up. I didn't really like associating with the word twerk. Twerk isn't actually even in a repertoire or even in the like consciousness really of dance hall culture. Like shaking your butt in many different ways is, but that's not actually a dance hall term. But the concept of light workers made sense because the classes that we were having, the deep ass conversations at the end of class where people were sharing, like how twerkshop and how these classes were profoundly changing their lives on multiple levels, and people were having kundalini rising experiences, like going through way more layers of self-love, like releasing judgment, feeling accepted for the first time, accepting their body for the first time, all these really amazing things that are technically, if you look up what a light worker is, these are like light worker things that we're doing. And so after a while, I was like, okay, I guess it is light workers, because it again also just sort of stuck and was like, okay, well, that's what it is. And it really it does hold the sort of value, because the only thing that has allowed this to continue is because there was depth behind it. Like, if it was just a random thing shaking their ass, like, I'd probably be over it already. Like, it'd probably already be over, It's like, that would be like a quick phase and then it would be done. But the reason why it is a thing is because when I'm up there on the mic showing people a dance move, the whole rest of the time I'm like talking to their mind. I'm like telling them things around and how you can think about things differently, and just how to like relax and be happy, and just encouraging people to be ridiculous. And that has actually made it have value and be a thing that people want to be a part of, because it makes people feel amazing.